Welcome to Inside the Summit League. We're just 2.5 weeks out now until the start of the Summit League basketball tournament. It tips off on Saturday, March 9th in Sioux Falls. Single session and all session tickets are on sale right now through Ticketmaster.com. The Sioux Falls Sports Authority says that more than 4,000 all-session tickets have already been sold. The tournament set a record last year with over 40,000 in total attendance, and single session tickets are going fast as well right now for the tournament that starts on March 9th here in Sioux Falls. Omaha is not eligible for the tournament this year. They're still in transition. Everybody else gets in, but the matchups are yet to be decided. The South Dakota State men have the inside track now on the top seed in the tournament. South Dakota State's Jackrabbits started the week with a win at home against IUPUI. South Dakota State on their home floor, 28 wins in a row coming into this one. And Donovan Gibbs got it going a little bit, but he was about the only one offensively anyway for IUPUI. Jackrabbits, though, had it rolling early. White to Walters for three. Walters was 3 of 5, and he had 18 points in just 27 minutes. Walters to Braden Carlson for three, and the Jacks made 11 out of 22 from long range. Here's a little scoop of Rice. Greg Rice had 6. Gibbs led IUPUI with 16, but South Dakota State had it rolling really at both ends. Tony Fegan got a block by Patton there, but the extra effort, 8.6 rebounds for Fegan, and the Jackrabbits up by 20, 41-21 at the half. Second half, Chad White using that 6'6" frame to back in for the and one. He had 14. And Jordan Dykstra will add a 3 here for South Dakota State. He had 14 points, 15 rebounds, his first double-double of the weekend. Jacks roll. Well, that is 29 wins in a row at home for South Dakota State. And while the Jackrabbits were doing that, Western Illinois was winning on the road in Fargo. North Dakota State led 22-17 at the half in this game, but the Bison mustered just 14 second-half points. Terrell Parks had 13 points and 15 rebounds in the win for the Leathernecks. Fort Wayne won on the road in Kansas City. Frank Gaines had 16 for the Dons. Fred Chapman had 19 for the Kangaroos in that one. Meanwhile, Oakland is continuing to make a move here late in the season. The Golden Grizz have the longest winning streak right now in the league, and they beat South Dakota on Thursday night. At the Dakota Dome in Vermillion. And again, USD owns a win already this year on Oakland's home floor. Brandon Boss with a 3 for the Coyotes. He made 4 of them, 22 points for Brandon Boss. And then Karim Rossin will end up with a feed here from Casey Casper Bauer. And the Coyotes led almost the entire first half of this ball game, and it was close most of the second half as well. Corey Petros was very good inside for Oakland, 7 of 10 from the field for Petros, and then they go back into the big man. He had 17 points, 13 rebounds, and despite that big first half from him, Coyotes still up by 8 at halftime. Second half, more Petros. Oakland goes up 45-44 midway through the second half. Javal Miles, he had 23 points in this one. Hits a 3 to tie it at 73. He would hit a couple of free throws a moment later to tie it at 75. But with 4 seconds to play, Oakland is going to go to Duke Mundy right here, and he draws a foul. Mundy made 1 free throw to put Oakland up by 1 at 76-75. Coyotes get it back to Javal Miles with a chance, but not going to go, and Oakland wins it by 1. Well, Travis Bader made 3 more three-pointers in that game for Oakland. He continues to lead the country in threes made. He's the only guy right now with more than 100 threes so far this season. That was the 6th win in a row for Oakland. It was the 5th loss in a row for South Dakota, and those streaks would continue. We'll show you Saturday's games after the break, including the first place showdown in Brookings between South Dakota State and Western Illinois.